Welcome to 2K Sports, and we've got basketball. I'm Damon Bruce. It's the NBA, serve to you weekend style. It'll be the Toronto Raptors facing off against the Los Angeles Clippers. And that'll do it from the studio. Let's get you out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports broadcast crew at the arena. I'll see you back here at halftime.
Thanks for joining us live for NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke. Now a chance to check out our starting lineups. First for the Raptors. And for Los Angeles, Russell Westbrook out there with Paul George. What a tremendous talent, getting ready for his first NBA appearance. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Morris in at the four-man position.
Well, no team likes to have their first-round pick belong to another team. It gets worse when you're a lottery team yourself and you're trying to build your talent base up. But the Raptors' number 12 pick in this summer's draft went to one of the elite teams in Oklahoma City.
Well, Clark, as you said, the Thunder got the Raptors' first selection this last year. Only the way the Raptors would have been able to hang on to it was, Steve, if they jumped up to the top three in the lottery.
And as bad as it might seem for the Raptors to have not had a first, I mean, and it is bad, it was as good as any other time for them to not have a first-round pick because the draft wasn't deep, and the Raptors have a lot of young talent already and that they can make improvement with.
And here are the Raptors now. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Off the screen. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two. They get Russell Westbrook.
Yeah, he's a very creative passer, but he's also a very smart playmaker as well.
That's a nice combination, isn't it, Steve? I mean, decision-making and passing ability, he's the guy they want with the ball in his hands every time down the court because he can be trusted and counted on to make easy plays for his teammates.
And the first one drops.
Well, I tell you what, the Clippers playing in the Western Conference knew they'd have to take care of business facing Eastern Conference opponents, and they did. 21-9 against the East, and a bunch of highlight reel plays along the way.
And he makes both free throws. And for the Clippers against the East, they had a winning record against every division out there. That's exactly what any coach, Steve, would hope for at the start of the season.
And you'll remember the Clippers went on that big streak in December, and I think the early part of the season they won 17 games in a row. A lot of those games out on the road back east. So I thought that established the tone for the Clippers for last year.
The Clippers shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
Well, you look at the numbers, Kevin. Last year they were around 71% from the line as a team, so not a very good number there.
And that just has to improve, guys. I mean, the free throw shooting is something that has to get better. You're immediately putting yourself at a disadvantage when you shoot that poorly from the line. After a big improvement defensively in 11-12, the Raptors took a step back in that department last year with all the moving parts, young players they added, and gelling that had to be done. You could see why that would have been the case.
Number 23, he's covered by Westbrook. That's good. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Well, we do know young teams struggle with D, as you were talking about, Clark, and the Raptors definitely fell into that category last season. They have some athletic players for sure, and, you know, they could get better this year and beyond, Steve, if they work as a unit. Of course, that'll be the key.
Yeah, they weren't bad by any means last season. I mean, they would end up near the middle or at least bottom third of every big defensive stat. But you know, they made some strides, and I think this year they have to take that next step, and they've got to continue to build on what they have.
And so here's Toronto, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Barnes screen on Westbrook. Down to 5 on the shot clock. 11 feet away, and he connects with the jumper. He has 6.
I like the way they're working the ball inside, because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots, and typically good things happen.
Launches a three. Here's Leonard. Boom, he jams it straight down. Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Toronto with the ball after the Clippers pick up 2. And the shot is good.
I like the offensive awareness to exploit that lack of coverage on that play.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to talk with head coach of the Clippers for just a moment. Dictating the pace and making sure that pace is up-tempo is what he's hoping they can do in this one. He said, we're fast, we know it, and we're going to make sure they know it too.
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Russell Westbrook again. Westbrook's got 7.
And they're nearly perfect from the floor early on. 4 of their first 5 shots they've drained.
Number 3, he's covered by Leonard. Number 43, no good on the triple.
That's the first miss for this offense. They've hit 3 or 4 to start.
Leonard kicks to George. Back to Leonard. Fires from the corner, and it's the Clippers scoring again.
It's got to be nice for them to know that game in and game out, his offense is going to be there for him.
Barnes up top. Number 23, he's covered by Westbrook.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Clippers have gotten only 1 of their first 6 shots to fall today. Outside, George. George gets a screen from Morris. Leonard, no luck. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Off the pick, number 3. And he banks in the layup.
Late reaction from the defense, and he's always going to make good on that.
And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here. And the Clippers making a change here. Plumlee's checked in. The Clippers trail. The baseline jumper goes down. Plumlee's got his first 2 points. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Barnes screen on Westbrook. Number 23. And it's off from 3-point range. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. A very solid start for them. Puts one up from 19. Leonard, no luck. And so here's Toronto. Number 23, defended by George. Number 43. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Hey, I think we all knew that the Clippers were good last year, but we really took notice when they rattled off those 17 wins in a row in December. That was a franchise record, which had previously been 11, and that's when the league really took notice.
First free throw is good. Well, it was the year of the win streak last season with Miami doing what they did and Denver getting hot as well. But you know, Steve, the Clippers had the first lengthy win streak and turned some heads earlier in the season.
Yeah, what was that, about 17 games in a row they won? And I thought that kind of established the Clippers in the West, put a little fear in the rest of the conference, and gave L.A. a swagger that I thought helped them get through the rest of the season.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, it wasn't a surprise that the Raptors struggled on the road. Most young teams do. They were 13-28 as the visiting team. They did end the year looking a lot more dangerous on the road than they started, though.
Takes the three. The Clippers rebound. And Plumlee kicks to Powell. Pass to man. The feed to Powell. Three-pointer. Porter pulls it in. Well, Clark, you were talking about the Raptors' struggles on the road. They didn't have the best road record at the end of the season, as you said, but, Steve, they did show some bite with their play.
You know, one of the interesting stats from the Raptors last year is they actually scored more points on the road than they did at home, and that rarely happens in the NBA. But I think the big thing with Toronto, their defense has to improve more than anything else. Well, Kevin, he's got such a great focus as a shooter. He's a very frustrating player to guard because unless you actually block his shot, you are not going to get in his head and affect him.
And here's another thing I've noticed. You know, sometimes at the defensive end, he'll come out of nowhere to make a play on the ball, blocking a shot from behind when the shooter had no idea he was there.
Here's Flynn. After the Clippers pick up two, they set the pick. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Clippers trail by 4. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. Powell, that's good.
Both teams on fire right from the opening tip.
Pedal to the throttle, Steve, just like we like.
Now Flynn. Number 43. They get the rebound, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out, that's the result you get right there.
Here's Powell. There's a screen. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
Solid screen right there that freed him up for the jump shot.
For Toronto, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage anyhow. Number 43. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. He's got 7.
Yeah, both teams are scoring well, but there hasn't been much defensive resistance either.
Here's Powell. 5 points in the game. Here's man. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Incredible. Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3-ball with one of their own.
Let's keep this thing going, guys. I love seeing a three-point battle like this.
Number 43. Great look, but off the mark.
I thought he'd make that one. And that's his range, and the defense nowhere to be seen.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Toronto ahead. Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
Outside Flynn. Boucher. From the post. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
You know, for a long time, people would look at Staples as the Lakers' home where the Clippers just happened to be sharing space. But the Clippers let everybody know that they called this Staples Center home as well last year. And I thought they were a force in front of their rabid fans.
The first one falls. Well, Clark, as you said, the Clippers really starting to make waves on the landscape here in L.A. as they surpassed the Lakers in wins last season. You know, a big part of that was, Steve, their ability to win here at home.
Yeah, 32 wins here at Staples, and when they got out and ran, this place was really rocking. And this Clipper team has a roster full of guys that can make a play that ignites a crowd. And some new additions this year, new coaching staff. A lot going on for this Clipper team.
Man passes to Powell. And that misses. That would have put him up. Raptors with the lead. Up top, Flynn. Boucher. Back to Flynn. Six on the shot clock. Young. Powell's there. The turnaround Shea. The shot is off. Nice deep. And Los Angeles guys shooting percentage 59%. The offense is running smoothly. Well, we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Number 5, defended by Barton. Number 5, and he hits it to tie the game up.
And he will take the ball right into the teeth of the defense.
Raptor shooting has been just outrageous, 64% from the field at this point. Boucher, defended by Batum. Here's the three. A nice shot by Flynn. Flynn's got 5 points so far.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Here's Powell. He has 5. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Just got a little careless on that pass. They should be able to connect on those.
And the Clippers making a change here. Toronto leading by 3. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And they call an illegal screen here.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
A second chance effort, and he sinks the layup. Batum's got his first basket.
They are not rotating nearly quickly enough on defense down low. Got to get quicker there.
And even if it costs them some foul trouble, I mean, they need to start putting some bodies on bodies. Be physical.
Now, here is Young. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Lock at 6. Boucher, defended by Batum. Baseline Jay on the way. Another shot. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Way to play in attack mode and get inside.
And, you know, if you're on defense and you're going to foul, make sure it's a good one. They did, preventing the and one.
And the first one at the line is good.
You know, you go through the regular season, guys, and set all sorts of records for your franchise and wins and winning streaks and all that. You win your division for the first time ever, your first 50-win season, and what do you get for it? Bounced in the first round of the playoffs. It's still progress, though, and I think the Clippers will use that for motivation this season.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, Clark, as you said, the Clippers got up 2-zip on the Grizzlies, but all of a sudden it came to a crashing halt. As Steve, they dropped 4 consecutive games, and just like that, we're out of the postseason.
Yeah, injuries played a part. Blake Griffin sprained his ankle, but I think the Clippers were exposed a little bit too. They're limited offensively on the front line, and maybe not quite enough shooting, but that's why they made the moves in the offseason, and they're looking to pick up and make some improvement in that regard.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
And the Clippers have possession, trailing by 5. They get it again. Number 40.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but you know, another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. First one falls for him.
You know, it appeared to be another season where the Raptors would be near the bottom of the league, but while the terms rock bottom and embarrassing floated around, they made some moves and were able to go on a run to climb towards the middle of the pack.
So he makes one of two as the second one misses. Raptors leading by 4. Outside Flynn. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Number 23, defended by man. Well, we all know the trade for Rudy Gay, the major move coming last season for the Raptors. They were able to get a look at the playoff scenario at times. And, you know, Steve, it looked like they were much more competitive down the stretch.
Yeah, this is a team that has struggled the last few years, but I think that spark near the end of the regular season gives them hope. And now it's time to start that climb, get back into the playoffs, and continue to build and become an excellent NBA franchise, because they have the potential to do so.
And looks like he's finding his touch now, because the shots are starting to fall.
Toronto calls timeout. And as with any timeout at this point of the game, important to go over the strategies that are working and those that are needed in terms of adjustments. And, of course, the opportunity, guys, to get hydrated with Gatorade before coming back out of the floor. We've seen some good action so far, and there's more of it to come.
Yeah, this game has been physical, it's been fast, it's been high-paced. So anytime you're in a situation like this where it's really a hard-fought game, critical to keep yourself hydrated throughout.
Toronto with the ball. Clippers able to drain the 3. There's the pick. Now here's Flynn, defended by man. Barton kicks to Flynn. Shoots it up. It's good from about 19 feet. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, and guys, it's his consistent shooting that's really helped get his team into a position they're in right now.
Feeds to Powell. He passes to man. Kicks it to Powell. From downtown. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
And here are the Raptors now. Number 23, rejected by man, but they recover it. And that one's good, Barton.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Here's Powell. He's got 8. Now the pass to man. The Clippers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he makes the first. And the Raptors making a change here. No good on the second free throw. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Number 3. He kicks to George. Number 40, and he makes good on his first shot of the game. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
Well, neck and neck, how about that? I mean, ferociously competitive. I mean, tight as me in an airplane bathroom.
And that is good.
Boy, that was impressive. Major height disadvantage, but he still got the shot up over his man.
Well, he's got the poise to handle any matchup, and he's not easily intimidated. You can see that there.
Now here's Leonard. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. For three. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got his third rebound tonight. Barnes screen on Leonard. Down low. Barnes can't get it to go.
I thought he rushed it a little bit, guys, because he had a clean look, just lost his focus.
George, that's a two-pointer. And off there, he misses his first shot of the night. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. And Morris comes over to help. Inside. Powers down after the assist, let him into the lane. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
And you know, frustrated Steve is over there.
Well, I just, you know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusting.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
And a tight game here as we end the first half. Raptors lead by 5. We'll be back shortly live from Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And a fun game going on out in Los Angeles. Thanks for joining us. The Raptors doing well so far, having their way on offense, and that may be an understatement. They simply can't miss. And doing their best to stay alive, the Los Angeles Clippers. They've benefited from some excellent contribution from their bench, providing scoring in bunches when called upon. It's been a major advantage. Russell Westbrook off to a good start. They've also been getting some great work from Kawhi Leonard. And that's all we got for you here in the studio. Time to send you back out to Kevin, Steve, Clark, and Doris for the start of the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
A view here of the skyline over Los Angeles, California, as we welcome you back. And so here's Toronto. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
I'll tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Clippers shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Westbrook kicks to George. Pass to Leonard. Back to George. Dishes to Westbrook. Just 4 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. From 13, gets the bucket. He has 5.
He shouldn't be afraid to take that shot more often. He's solid from there.
Toronto leading by 3. Barnes screen on Westbrook. Shoots off the step back. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Excellent work on the offensive boards.
Went after that rebound hard and quickly turned it into a putback jam. Beautiful work.
And those are the types of plays that have put them in front in this game.
So it's the Clippers now, after the Raptors pick up 2. Left side, Westbrook. Back to George. He feeds it to Leonard. Oh, that's blocked. They get it back, but they get it back. That one goes. Count it. Toronto's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Barnes screen on Westbrook. Pass to Barnes. Barnes screen on Westbrook. Number 23. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Defense just has to fight over the top of those screens.
Especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, he doesn't miss too many open shots.
Now, here is George. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Back to Westbrook. 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. He dishes it to Morris. The feed to Westbrook. Passes to George. Back to Westbrook. There's the dish to George. Second shot opportunity. That doesn't go either for George. Raptors leading by 6. Number 23. He's covered by Westbrook, and the shot is good. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one.
And their offense is flowing. It's clicking right now at the beginning of the second half. They've made 3 of their first 4 attempts.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Toronto making a change here. Toronto on defense. 8-point game. George dishes to Westbrook. Back to George. Leonard on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Connects from 3-point range. Leonard's got 7 points in the game.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. I mean, they have to get a hand in his face.
Number 23. He's covered by Westbrook. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. And the Raptors making a change here. Porter's checked in. Tries to save it. And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. And here's Gordon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Plumlee sets the pick for Leonard. Gordon, 5 to shoot. The tray. Here's Plumlee. The layup missed. Stolen. 3-on-3. Feeds it to Porter. Number 23. He's covered by Leonard. Number 19. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And the Raptors lead by 7. Here's Westbrook. He's got 7. Here's the screen. Westbrook gets a screen from Gordon. Blocked. An even 3-on-3 break. Again, Toronto. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Well, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee. They'd love to get more of those, the easiest 2 points possible. And on a fierce finish.
Yeah, and that's exactly how they're going to cut into the lead, Kevin.
Yeah, that's why they've got to tighten up their D. And I'd be surprised if the defense allows any more free runs to the hoop like that.
Toronto calls timeout.
Well, he's got to get everybody on the same page. I mean, that's the reason for this timeout. And if that happens, I think they can improve and start playing better.
You know, it's a coach's job to always try to be 2 or 3 steps ahead of the opponent and to look for that extra edge if you can. And I think he feels like he might have seen one.
Good ball movement here by the Raptors. But 3, 6 to shoot. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one. And it's Gordon penetrating. And Plumlee kicks to George. Outside Gordon. Lets it go from deep. That's good. And now just a 4-point Toronto lead.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but you know the defense still needs to keep an eye on him.
Kicks to Porter. Defended by George. Number 19. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Raptors have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. That one is off. The Raptors making a switch here. No luck that time either.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the board.
Raptors leading by 4. Number 33, defended by Gordon. 1:31 left in the 3rd quarter. Number 23. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Back to Westbrook from the arc. Gets it to go. Westbrook's got 10 points.
You know, nobody responds to end-of-game pressure like this guy. That's what comes to mind immediately for me. He's hit some monumental shots in his career, and some guys just embrace the moment at the end of the game. That's him.
I tell you what else I like is his attacking mindset too, Steve. No matter where he is on the court, when he gets possession, he will turn it up and turn it on and run out. Most of the time, he doesn't stop until he's laid the ball in the hoop.
And Clark, a great competitive game so far.
Yeah, tit for tat. I mean, back and forth, plenty of lead changes, and excellent play.
These two teams, guys, look so evenly matched to me. I think this could go right down to the wire.
Number 23, off the left rim and out.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
And it's George finishing it off.
You can see the eye contact there. Gave a little nod and then burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
No doubt, Clark. A pair of teammates with a terrific feel for each other out on the floor.
And what a play to make in a close game, a potential momentum builder.
So it's Toronto now. They trail by 3. There's 14 seconds left in the 3rd. Number 19. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. The first free throw is good. The Raptors making a switch here. He's perfect from the line this time. Leonard attacking. Just 3 on the clock. And the layup is up and in. Leonard's got 5 points in the quarter.
Good defense, but gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
So far, they've turned in a fantastic performance from the three-point line. It's been a weapon all game.
The other thing that's been huge for them is their points in the paint. They're getting the ball inside and converting on a regular basis. Maybe a low percentage pass, but it still nearly got through.
I like it, though. I mean, it's an aggressive play. Heads up defending to deflect it away.
Now here's Westbrook. He's tightly guarded. That's good. Westbrook's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for Los Angeles.
And now both of these clubs really in a groove here.
Already a high-scoring game, but it has become an offensive showcase down the stretch.
That shot wide open.
Boy, poor defense at both ends. It kind of reminds me of your teams, Clark.
Well, not exactly. We did give a little better effort. I mean, neither squad really digging in at that end. At least we tried to play defense.
Now here's Plumlee. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Yeah, he got whacked. Shouldn't be much debate on that one.
Yeah, that was as straightforward as it gets, guys.
And that one misses. And the Raptors making a change here. And he sinks the second.
He did the important part at the line there, the heavy lifting, if you will. Made this a two-possession game.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Number 23. And a miss there on the triple. Los Angeles leading by 4. Leonard the pass to George. Outside Westbrook. Goes up on the wing. The shot no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Number 33. And right on target with the swish. Here now the Clippers. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, no good by the Clippers. Raptors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Number 23. He's covered by Westbrook. Here's the screen. Number 33. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Clippers in the lead. And there's the pass to Leonard. He kicks it to George. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go.
They are killing him with that three-point shot here in the second half.
Well, the defense fully stretched out trying to stop that shot and still not able to get it done.
And Toronto has possession. Six on the shot clock. And that one's good. Clippers leading by 3. And the Clippers call time here.
Yeah, he definitely saw some things that were not working for them out there. And now he's going to make some adjustments.
I'm not sure what it was, but he clearly wanted something to change out there.
Doris Burke has some information for us. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. The head coach of the Clippers had some words for his team over the break. He laid out the X's and O's and told them, we're still alive, guys. We've just got to work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. Kevin, we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And he continues to search for his rhythm. It's eluded him to this point.
Raptors trail by 3. Shot clock at 6. The Raptors need to get a shot up. Number 23.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And another thing he's known for all over the league is what an angry shot blocker he is. He does it with an attitude when he knocks it out of the air and sends it behind the shooter.
Here's Westbrook. No good. And Toronto will come the other way. Number 23. He's covered by Westbrook. And unable there to get the go-ahead bucket. LA has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. George with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. And George kicks to Westbrook. Another miss by Westbrook.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Pass to Barnes. Number 23. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Just 5 to shoot. To take the lead. Gets it to go. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
This could be an instant classic, fellas. I mean, this thing has all the looks of a game that's going to go right down to the last shot.
They set the screen. Number 33. Great D that time from Westbrook. Clippers shooting at 48% from the floor. Looking good. Powell dishes to Morris. He passes to Powell. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. It's Westbrook with the drive. Number 40. And it's good. Walk through contact. Hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Boy, he just battled through that initial impact and somehow willed it in.
Excellent concentration. That's what you like to see.
Toronto calls timeout. Raptors are gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. Barnes screen on Westbrook. Dishes it to Barnes. Gets it to go.
And he came off that screen. The defense just couldn't get over the top. Beautiful play.
Yep, and without a hand in his face, he's going to bury those.
Now here's Westbrook. Outside, George. He feeds it to Powell. And right on target. Good. And the Clippers lead by 2. Toronto, they've gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. Number 33, defended by George. Paul George with the steal. Number 3, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Giving them an opportunity at second chance points with some hard work on the glass there.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Westbrook drives in. Powell. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 5th assist in this one. Toronto calls timeout. They're losing by 2. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter. .153 left in the 4th quarter. Number 23, he's covered by Westbrook. Number 23, defended by Morris. It's stolen by Morris. And now the fast break, George with the ball. And the shot is good. Now it's a 4-point Clipper lead.
Well, they haven't gotten much production from him, but they remain in the league.
For Toronto, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Number 33, defended by George. Shot is up.
Well, he's just launching from the three-point line right now because I don't like his shot selection at all.
Powell the pass to Westbrook. Gets it to go. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Not much the defense can do once he gets to the bucket.
Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Number 23, he's covered by Westbrook. Number 23, yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Easy little jump shot for him right there, guys.
LA's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. Outside, George. Rebound by the Raptors.
You see the defenders get out of his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the bucket, but not that time.
It's stolen. Here's Powell. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
And that's an intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. Toronto calls timeout. They're behind by 4. 11 seconds left in the 4th. And here is Barnes. Fires the 3. It's good. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're leading by 1. 3 seconds left to play in the final quarter. decide to foul intentionally. He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
Absolutely massive free throw. That'll force them into a three-point attempt.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Clark, it was anybody's game right to the very end.
Yeah, it was. The coach is happy with the outcome, but maybe not so much with the margin.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan Player of the Game, Russell Westbrook.